Hi, my name is Chris Cutshaw, and I'm a global account manager at TMC, which is a division of C.H. Robinson. TMC is the technology and managed services arm of C.H. Robinson, and we largely focus on 4PL integrations and large global shippers. And this shipper is Microsoft, and that's the account I'm responsible for managing. For those who don't know, C.H. Robinson has 15,000 employees globally, with revenues of $15 billion in 2017. Last year, we changed our vision statement to indicate that we want to accelerate commerce through the world's most powerful supply chain platform. And we believe we can do that with the relationships and scale that we've already built over 100 years in existence. With what I want to show you today, along with the collaboration from our customers and insight from users that have used this application, is the investment that we're making in this vision statement. So very creatively, I'm here to demonstrate Navisphere Vision. With only 7 minutes, I'm going to jump into kind of the origin of how we built this application, then go through the demo. This is a live production demo, so hopefully I get bonus points for using actually production data. What you can see on this screen is Microsoft's supply chain globally visualized. It contains all in-transit inventory and inventory at rest at their DCs, as well as their brick-and-mortar stores and contract manufacturers. We collaborated with Microsoft in late 2016 to imagine a better way of managing a complex global supply chain via the technology that exists today and utilizing what we're all seeing in all of our industries in this digital transformation. The goals of this product are pretty straightforward. They're threefold. The first is at any moment in time, we want to be able to know where every piece of inventory is located in a global and dynamic environment. Second, we want to run all those millions of transactions, and we get about 5 million a day just for Microsoft from very disparate sources. We want to run those through predictive analytics and machine learning architecture so that when we see consistent events happening, we can start plugging that into the model to identify defects as we move along. And third and lastly, like the Wi-Fi at this presentation, we want to identify supply chain disruptions so that we can be proactive. We used our hotspot on the phone instead of reactive. So I'm going to dive into the demo. So what you're seeing is a bunch of colors and a bunch of numbers and figures on the screen. The numbers indicate the amount of shipments that are moving through each region. The colors are indicative of how well it's trending to the commitment date. Green means that we're on time. That means we're going to land exactly on the date. Blue means we're going to land early. And red means that we've passed the date. Yellow, we've identified through our sources of information that there's a potential risk in the shipment as we calculate the ETA. And as I dive in, you can see that it breaks out and moves through each region. So you can kind of get more granular as you move along. The vessels that are moving on the water are actually live tracked. Every 3 hours, we're pinging a third-party API to measure that. And we're also pinging a flight API to measure planes as they're in motion, and we associate it to physical product. So I'm going to show you an example of that really quickly. So if I dive into this container that's sitting over going to our destination in Venlo, Netherlands, I can dive into the details, and I can see that this specific vessel has 4 orders on it. And I can see the specific commodities. This specific order that we've consolidated into a container has 15,000 units. And I can see that it's a bunch of Xbox One accessories that are headed into a DC. Just to show you the validation of where that is, I've pulled up a different source tracking site, and you can see that that is actually where the vessel is, and we're sending that information to the receiving party so they know exactly when they need to plan labor to receive that freight. Additionally, we're doing live tracking of flights, so I'm going to quickly show an example of that. Let me remove that filter. We have a bunch of different filters that are customizable by our customers and how they see their supply chain. So let me remove that. And I'm going to click on an airplane right here. So you can see this one has a Surface Pro 3 on it. It's moving from our facility in Mexico to Australia, and it went through Taipei. And you can see that's exactly where that plane is located right now. I'm going to show truckload and parcel as well as examples. So we have a ribbon feature here that has a lot of other tools that I won't have time to demonstrate. We also just got notifications from the application, as you can see in the bottom right. I'm actually going to look at the collaborations. I was tracking one shipment. It's of server racks that are moving to Microsoft's data centers, and these are the large servers that they sell the product like Azure and cloud computing on. And I was watching our team communicate how well this shipment was trending. What's cool about collaborations is when I jump in, I can see exactly what they were talking about when they started the collaboration. So I'm going to give them a message of encouragement. Don't mess this up, exclamation point, exclamation point. So they like that, so that'll be good. I'm going to go and actually view the details of the shipment, and I'm going to show you that we're actually live tracking with devices that we've plugged into these truckloads. So I can see right here that this is exactly where that shipment is at. I can look at the tracking history and see all the GPS updates that we're getting and associating it to these very important and very valuable server racks. I can also dive in really quickly, and I can show traffic. And as the shipment is moving along, we're calculating exactly where it's at, and we're projecting where it's going to be, and the traffic and any other disruption factors that could delay the shipment. So really quickly, I want to show the search feature. If the Wi-Fi, or if our internet keeps up, so I have 40 seconds. I'll type in my name. I am a bit of a procrastinator, I'm not going to lie. So I actually ordered the HDMI connector device to be delivered directly to this facility on this day. You can see that it delivered here today at 12:04. So I was cutting it kind of close, and I'm going to zoom in really quickly to show exactly where that package is. Is that delivered right here, and that's right where we're located, and that's this box right here. So we planned that shipment all the way through, so we actually outsourced the execution. I have 5 seconds left, so thanks for listening, and please talk to us outside of the booth. Thank you.